Premier Doug Ford's government is facing new accusations of corruption tonight. It comes after the province's Auditor General released a series of reports on government spending. Al Sweeney is covering this story and joins us live in studio with the very latest. Good evening, Al.
Taz, this wasn't just one report. Auditor General Shelley Spence released 4 reports on 4 different areas of government spending: job training, childcare, home construction, and climate change. She raises concerns about problematic spending and in Auditor General speak says there's room for improvement. In at least one of her spending criticisms, the Auditor General goes even further.
It is troubling.
While the opposition at Queen's Park says this looks like government corruption.
Once you get those political fingers involved in those decisions, it is a recipe for corruption, and that is what this looks like.
The Auditor General released 4 reports, all of them criticizing the Ford government spending. On job training, she says the government skills development process was not fair, transparent, or accountable in choosing projects to receive funds. She says 549 applications, more than half, were rated low or medium, but were approved by the Labour Minister's office anyway, getting $742 million in funding. While she says 670 high-ranked applications were turned down. The Auditor General expressed concern about possible preferential treatment and the role of lobbyists and consultants.
The fact that we don't know if a consultant has supported an organization, we really want to understand who they are and whether or not there's any conflicts that could be happening there.
On home building, she says the Home Construction Regulatory Authority that regulates builders was not consistently effective in protecting consumers when purchasing a new home. On the environment, she says Ontario is not on track to meet its 2030 climate commitments. And on $10 a day childcare, she says Ontario created only 36,000 spaces up to the end of last year, still far short of its goal of 86,000. The opposition says the government has messed things up, particularly on job training.
All roads lead to the Premier's office. There are too many connections, and we're just getting started. If you're wealthy and well-connected, you're going to be okay.
What the government did is they set this up to allow them to favor their friends, the lobbyists who have been their donors.
Over and over again, the Ford government prioritizes the interests of wealthy, well-connected insiders over everyday people.
Premier Ford spoke early in the day before the release of the reports, defending the skills development program.
There's over 700,000 jobs and training that has happened.
After the report's release, a string of cabinet ministers went in front of the cameras.
Where we failed, I'll make sure that we do better.
And in particular, defended the Labour minister's decision to improve spending on low-rated job training programs.
I'm responsible for the program, and we reserve the right to make decisions.
So Labour Minister David Piccini says there's no preferential treatment. He's also defending the decision to give millions from the Job Training Fund to a nightclub operator in Toronto. He says that sector was badly hit by COVID.